From smoke signals to carrier pigeons, humanity has always sought ways to connect across distances. The telegraph clicked out messages. The telephone carried our voices through wires, but true freedom of communication remained tethered. That is, until one man stood on a New York City street in 1973, holding a device that would change the world forever. He made the first ever public call from a portable, handheld phone. That call kicked off a revolution, a journey from a simple dream of talking on the go to a supercomputer in every pocket. This is the incredible story of the evolution of the mobile phone. Let's rewind to 1983. The world gets its first taste of true mobile freedom with the Motorola Dyna-TAC 8000X. This wasn't just a phone, it was a statement. Nicknamed the Brick, it was over a foot long and weighed nearly 2 pounds. Carrying it was a workout. And the price? A cool $4,000, which is like $10,000 today. For that, you got a whopping 30 minutes of talk time after a 10-hour charge. It was clunky, it was expensive, but it was revolutionary. Seeing someone walking down the street talking on one of these was like seeing something from a science fiction movie. It was the ultimate status symbol, the exclusive toy of Wall Street bankers and the super rich. For the first time, you weren't tied to a cord. You could make a call from your car, from the park, from anywhere. The first generation, or 1G, was purely analog. The sound quality wasn't great, calls could be easily intercepted, and it was all about one thing and one thing only: voice. But it planted a seed. The dream of a truly personal, portable communicator was no longer a dream. It was a reality, albeit a very heavy and expensive one. Then came the 1990s and the dawn of the second generation, 2G. This was the digital revolution. The shift from analog to digital signals was a game changer. Suddenly, calls were more secure, clearer, and the phones themselves started to shrink. Remember the iconic Nokia phones? The Nokia 1011, released in 1992, was the first mass-produced GSM phone, and it set the stage for a new era of accessibility. Phones were no longer just for the elite. They were becoming smaller, cheaper, and popping up in the hands of everyday people. But the biggest innovation of 2G wasn't just about voice. It introduced something that would fundamentally change how we communicate. The short message service, or SMS, texting was born. At first, it was a quirky feature, limited to 160 characters, but it exploded in popularity. It was quick, discreet, and a whole new way to connect. The late 90s also gave us another glimpse into the future. In 1999, the Kyocera VP210 was released in Japan, the very first phone with a built-in camera. It could only store 20 photos and the quality was grainy at best, but the concept was mind-blowing. Your phone could now capture moments. The 2G era turned the mobile phone from a simple communication tool into a personal device, laying the groundwork for everything to come. As we entered the new millennium, our expectations for what a phone could do began to expand. We wanted more than just calls and texts. We wanted to connect to the world. Enter 3G. The third generation was all about one thing: data. This was the era that put the internet in your pocket. Speeds were still slow by today's standards, but they were fast enough to make mobile web browsing a reality. Early smartphones, like the BlackBerry, became essential tools for business professionals. They could send and receive emails on the go, a revolutionary concept that untethered the office worker from their desk. You could check sports scores, read the news, and download quirky ringtones. We saw the first attempts at video calling and mobile TV, ideas that were a bit ahead of their time but showed the immense potential of a connected device. Phones started getting color screens, and user interfaces became more graphical. It was a time of experimentation. Companies were trying to figure out what a smartphone should be. Should it have a full keyboard? A stylus? The 3G era was the bridge between the old world of communication and the new world of mobile computing. It was clumsy, it was slow, but it was the start of the internet becoming a constant companion. Not just something you access from a desktop computer. And then, in 2007, everything changed. Steve Jobs walked onto a stage and introduced a device that he described as a widescreen iPod with touch controls, a revolutionary mobile phone, and a breakthrough internet communicator. It wasn't 3 separate devices. It was one device. It was the iPhone. The arrival of the iPhone and the 4G network technology that followed defined the modern smartphone era. The physical keyboard was replaced by a multi-touch screen, a fluid, intuitive interface that anyone could use. But the true genius was the App Store, launched a year later. Suddenly, your phone wasn't limited to the software it came with. It was a gateway to a universe of applications. Developers from all over the world could create tools, games, and services that transformed the phone's capabilities. With 4G or LTE, internet speeds skyrocketed. Streaming high-definition video, seamless video conferencing, and playing complex online games became commonplace. Your phone became your GPS, your camera, your music player, your wallet, your social hub. The smartphone wasn't just a tool anymore. It was an extension of ourselves, an indispensable part of modern life. The 4G era is what made our world as connected as it is today. Now we live in the era of 5G, and we're looking toward what's beyond. 5G isn't just a faster 4G. It's a leap forward in connectivity. We're talking about near instantaneous downloads. Latency so low it's almost zero, and the ability to connect billions of devices simultaneously. This opens up a world of possibilities that were once science fiction. Think about it. Truly immersive augmented reality, or AR, where digital information is overlaid onto the real world through our phone's screen or future smart glasses. We're seeing the rise of new form factors, like foldable phones that give you a tablet-sized screen in a device that still fits in your pocket. But the impact of 5G extends far beyond the phone itself. It's the backbone of the Internet of Things, or IoT, connecting our cars, our homes, our cities. Your phone is becoming the central remote control for your entire life. What's next? Perhaps phones that are completely transparent, or flexible devices you can wear like a bracelet. Maybe we'll move beyond physical screens entirely, with information projected directly into our field of view. The journey is far from over. The phone continues to evolve, pushing the boundaries of technology and reshaping our reality. From the first crackly call on a 2-pound brick to a world where our entire digital lives are managed from a sleek pane of glass, the evolution of the mobile phone is a story about human connection and relentless innovation. It's changed how we work, how we play, how we shop, how we learn, and how we interact with each other. We navigate new cities with maps that speak to us. We capture and share precious moments instantly with loved ones across the globe. We manage our finances with a few taps, and we carry entire libraries of music and movies in our pockets. The journey from 1G to 5G has been breathtaking, transforming a luxury novelty into an essential, democratizing force for information and communication. It is a testament to our desire to break down barriers and bring us all a little closer together. What started as a simple desire to talk without wires has become the central pillar of our modern, connected world. And the most exciting part? The next chapter is still being written. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey through time, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay connected.